Here's some review on exponents on some of the questions on the quiz. First one is 6 to the power of 2 plus 6 to the power of 3. So you would first square 6, which would be 6 times 6. Six squared, or 6 to the power of 2, 6 times 6, that would give you 36. And then you would add the 6 to the power of 3, which would be 6 times 6 times 6. And you see over here 6 times 6 is 36. If you want to use the calculator, you could, and you can do 6 times 6, which would be these two, which would be 36, and then multiply by another 6. So 36 times 6 would give you 216. So this would be 36 plus 216. And then you can use the notepad on the quiz, or you can use the calculator function. 216 plus 36, and you get 252. That'd be your final answer for this one, 252. Okay, another one would be 3 to the power of negative 3. And remember, if you get it to a negative power, you can convert it into a fraction. So you would put it as 1 over 3 to the power of 3. And it's a negative exponent. So this would translate to 1 over 3 times 3 times 3. And of course the 3 times this 3 would give you 9, and then the 9 times this 3 would give you 27. So you'd end up with 1 over 27. If it asks you to get this in a decimal form of 1 over 27, once again you can use the calculator function and just do 1 divided by 27, and you'd get this decimal here if it asks for that, like one of the quiz questions. Another one would be 4 to the power of 2, and this one should be pretty easy. 4 to the power of 2 just gives you 4 times 4. 4 to the power of 2, remember it's not 4 times 2, it's 4 to the power of 2, which is 4 times 4, which gives you 16. Another one is 4 to the power of 3. If it asks you what the base number is, you should easily be able to tell the base number. Remember, the base number is 4 here. The number that's on the bottom, or the base, and then of course the exponent would be 3, and this would translate to 4 times 4 times 4, 4 times 4 times 4, with a base of 4, exponent of 3. Next one will be with a negative 4 for the base and a negative 2 for the exponent. So you would once again need to turn this into a fraction because it has the negative exponent. So this one will be 1 over negative 4 times negative 4. So you're going to end up with 1 over negative 4 times negative 4, and that'll give you positive 16. So you end up with an answer of 1/16. Next one, 5 to the power of negative 1. So once again, if there's a negative exponent, turn it into a fraction. This would be 1 over 5 to the power of 1, which would just be 1 over 5, because 5 to the power of 1 is just 5. Next one is 2 to the power of negative 4. And once again, negative exponent, turn it into a fraction. 1 over 2 to the power of 4. That translates into 1 over 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So you would just multiply this out. So 2 times 2 would give you 4. 4 times 2 would give you 8. And then the 8 times 2 would give you 16. So your final answer would be 1 over 16. Remember, you're putting to a fraction with this negative 4 fraction. 1 over 2 to the power of 4. 1 over 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Multiply it out, it gives you 1 over 16. Next one is 2 to the power of 4 minus 2 squared, or 2 to the power of 2. So remember, 2 to the power of 4 would be 2 multiplied by itself 4 times 2. Times 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And then 2 squared, you should be able to tell, is of course 4. Because 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. Because remember, you're not always doing the 2 times 2, but this one happens to be 2 times 2 because it's 4 times. 2 times 2 is 4. Not this one. This one you don't do 2 times 4 to get 8. You do it for the exponent 4 times. This is 2 times. And you'd go 16 minus 4, which gives you 12. Next one, if they ask you to convert it to exponential form, if you had a problem like 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, all you'd have to do is count. 3 would be the base, of course, and it'd be to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 to the power of 4. That would be your final answer. And one more. If you were given a problem of x to the power of negative 5, you would set this up like a fraction because it has the negative exponent. You'd do x1 over x to the power of positive